What's up, Dragon Brood? So, talking over with people and looking at the comments from the last time I did the box opening, there were enough people who said, hey, the next time you open up a bunch of boosters on Arena, you should record it. I like watching you open booster packs. So, here we are. I'm going to open a bunch of booster packs. But I want to be clear, the reason I'm doing this is partly because I'm going to be a featured streamer on Wizards of the Coast Twitch stream tomorrow, so you can find me at twitch.tv/magic. I'll be on from noon to 3 Pacific time, and then I'll be on from 9 to midnight, which is my normal streaming time, Pacific as well. But part of that is they give you a bunch of boosters. So I just figured, why not share that with everybody, then I'm going to open them. Now, I also want to clarify something. We're going to be opening up these boosters, and there's a good chance I'm going to get a lot of gems. That is because I already have most of the rares and mythics for a few of these sets. So we're going to be opening up 30 packs of everything in standards. That's 8 sets, 240 boosters. And right before we go get into that, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let's go crack some packs. Okay, we're going to start with the older packs and work to the current packs, which will be core set 2021. So let's go ahead and crack into this here. I was thinking like we could do this. Maybe I'll do the later packs or the earlier packs. Let's do these 10 at a time. And then when we get to like Throne of Eldrain, I'll do some individuals because otherwise this would take a long time. Let's go ahead and crack this one. And see, this is exactly what I'm saying. Like, this is opening up all of these gems because these were all rares that I already had. Cool part is we are getting some mythic wild cards and rare wild cards that we need. And then turns out I didn't have full set of Thousand Year Storm or Dream Eater. So that's actually not too bad there. All right, next 10. Well, it's funny. Obviously, we didn't have Dream Eaters, but we got a second one there. So that's cool. And as you're noticing, we are filling these up. So 10 packs does a full wheel and some change. So that's awesome. So we're just loading up our gems here. Just getting a fat stack when this is all done. Go ahead and open these 10. And another Vraska. That's cool. All right. So moving into the Ravnica Allegiance boosters. I don't even remember how much of this I opened. Apparently a lot. It's wild cards and gems. So this is the other reason to open these in sets of 10, because they're not going to be nearly as exciting. Because I have all these. Oh, I actually didn't have... Oh, I knew I didn't have a full set of Biogenic Ooze, actually. Alright. Open this. Angel's Grace, I also knew I was short on that one. Alright, so now we're getting into War of the Spark. I think I went through a good amount of this set, but we'll see. I think I'm going to get more cards here. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm trying to think if there's anything I needed for deck building. I think I needed another Sarkhan for sure. Another Blast Zone. So that's pretty cool. Let's crack these 10. Wild cards, though, that's always a bonus. I don't really need all these Spark doubles and stuff. They don't generally fit the type of deck that I would play. So that's a little unfortunate. Though it was cool. I did need another Feather, so that's kind of nice. These 10. Okay, now we're reaching the point that we've now started to fill out a lot of those rares, I guess. Which is kind of unfortunate because stuff like Single Combat never saw play. So this is kind of like the rares I never crafted because there just wasn't a need because I knew I wasn't going to play them. And then you just end up opening them in boosters. Alright, let's move on to Core Set 2020. I think I went through a lot of this, but okay, I was wrong. Though I did get one set of gems there. Another Chandra is really nice, and that other Temple of Epiphany is good. Especially since the temples are going to be in standard for a while, it's good to go ahead and get those out of the way. Though that is a lot of Tails in to open for 10 packs. Not excited about that. Though the good news is we probably won't open any more Tails in. Okay, well, those must have completed the rares and mythics that we needed, so cool. And seeing as how they're all 20, that would have all been rares. So we weren't really getting a mythic in any of those spots. And this was also all rares and a wild card. Alright, cool. We'll take it. Alright, so I don't remember how much of this we opened, so let's go ahead and do some individuals here for a bit. Looks like gems, so maybe we did open a bunch. Alright, I'm going to do 10. If we end up opening mostly gems, then we'll go ahead and crack sets of 10. Because I don't remember I mean, we're getting a lot of wild cards, so that's cool. I'm not going to complain about this at all. That's definitely a good thing. But opening up a bunch of gems. Also, remember, like, this is filling up our vaults pretty significantly. And I don't think I went... I don't remember if I went all the way back through Throne of Eldrain to fill those in. I know I did all the core set. I did all of Ikoria. I might need to go back through Theros and look at our commons and uncommons. But yeah, if you haven't seen my video about that, about getting more wild cards in Arena, one of the easiest ways is to fill up all of your commons and uncommons with your wild cards. So that way, whenever you open packs, you just start filling up your vault a lot faster. So I'll try to remember to link the video here. But yeah, check out my Arena tips playlist for sure. And there's other Arena things you might want to know. That'll be over in that channel. Or in that playlist. Definitely on this channel. Yeah, it looks like we opened up a lot of Throne of Eldrain. So we're just going to be getting a bunch of gems here. So not super exciting. Oh, Cauldron Eternity. A card I never really got to play with because I never found the home for it. Alright. So obviously there's still some mythics that we're missing. But it looks like we have all of the rares for the most part. No replacement mythics, just a bunch of rares. And the mythic wildcard, which is awesome. And Magic Mirror. Okay, fair. Alright. So now we're into Theros. I'm going to open 10 here on Theros because I feel like we have a bunch of the Theros. Oh, maybe we didn't. Okay, cool. Then we will slow roll the Theros packs. Because why not? I really want to find a home and a time where this card makes sense. I am a big fan of Mantle of the Wolf. I have just not had a good spot in any of my lists currently, which is super unfortunate. But hopefully I can change that soon. I may just build a list and play it on the channel just to play the card, truthfully. Or maybe if the format turns to a whole bunch of removal heavy stuff, then a card like this maybe has more action. So we'll see. All right, let's open some of these individually to kind of keep the suspense as we go through packs. Nessie and Boar. I got beat by that not long ago, which is pretty funny. I don't think it's a great card, but definitely beat me for sure. Nightmare Shepherd. Oh, weird. I thought I had 4 Nightmare Shepherds. I guess I've never played 4 in a deck. But that must mean I crafted them instead of opening them. That's pretty wild. Wave Break, Hippo Camp. I will not be playing that most likely. So that's rare. I didn't need. Perforce Intervention. This is an interesting card. I was having a conversation with somebody on our Discord channel about this card because they had it in a deck list. And the card just never really comes through to be what you want, right? Like you never, like I think the problem is there's just better things you could do at most of those mana costs. The only thing that's not is the double damage, right? If you could, but the problem is you can only hit a creature or a planeswalker. So you never really need it to be more than like 5 maybe anyway. So it's just, I think probably the least useful of the different interventions. But I could be wrong there, but I'm pretty certain. I'm willing to take that bet. What I'm saying is usually if you have it in a deck list, it's often going to be the wrong card. Well, getting all these wild cards is real nice. I'm not going to complain about that at all. Temple of Enlightenment, great. Get some more of those because we will definitely need those. Thassa makes sense. I've definitely not crafted any Thassas. Delicos. I remember for a while people were trying to build decks with this, and then I've seen nothing in months. Just gems. Alright. It didn't even slow rolls. It just flipped it over and just said, hey, here's what you got. Okay, I guess now that we've hit the point that it's just gems, it's just going to just flip it for us if it is. Yep. Alright, so it looks like we probably have now filled out the rares for Theros, so that's pretty sweet. Good to know. I mean, there may be yeah, I think that means we've got all the rares, actually. At least that's a 4 of everything. So that's pretty cool. And some of this is a combination of either opening previous packs. Oh, Pull of Kranos. Awesome. Or just, like, either packs I purchased with gold or packs I opened at the beginning of the set. Reward stuff from Mastery Pass, stuff like that. Those have all led to this being filled up. All right, and just 2 packs of Theros left. Okie dokie. Oh, whoa. What happened? Okay, that's the last one. Okay, great. So now we've got 30 left each of Ikoria and Core Set 2021. And, you know, I think I'm going to go ahead and do sets of 10. I don't think it hurts us to do that otherwise. So let's just go ahead. Now, I know we have a ton. So, like, we're already at 844% because I went and filled up. So, like, watch how much this jumps from these 10 packs. We're at 844.5, right? Let's open 10 more. And now it's at 854.6. So we're going over 10%. Basically, each booster pack is at least a full percent. And this is largely because we opened, or we actually crafted all those commons and uncommons. So we're ticking this up pretty significantly just from opening these boosters now. And now we're into the gems phase, but that's okay. We're at the end there. Yeah, so again, it's pretty consistent, about 10%. So 1 per booster at this point, because we already have all the commons and uncommons from that set filled out. Should see the same thing here. So we're at 164.5. And we're going to need a lot of these cards, so this doesn't surprise me at all. So yeah, 174.5. So exactly 1 per. Let's go and open 10 more. Ooh, it's rare that in 10 packs you get to open 2 Mythic Wildcards. That's pretty nice. And then we're going to crack these. All right, cool. Actually, this is a card I think you're going to see in one of my deck lists soon as well. I'm really trying to find some spots for this card. There's a few things I want to do with it. I really don't know how good. It's probably not great, but I do want to at least test it and find out. So you'll probably be seeing this in a deck list here in the next couple of days. Yeah, so that was a lot of packs, a lot of cards. I know people just like seeing boosters getting open, so I don't have a problem sharing that. I think it's fun as well. And yeah, again, I had these boosters in particular because it was part of the content creators program. So for those of you who don't know, Wizards of the Coast has this program where if you're a streamer, they will feature you on their site or on their, actually they'll do it on Twitter and on Twitch. So they kind of direct traffic over there for you. It's a good way to get some exposure, and you can participate in the early access events as well. So if you're doing any type of streaming or playing regularly of Magic Online or Arena, and you want to put it on Twitch or on YouTube or something, reach out to them and see. There's a chance that they will feature you, and maybe you get your handful of boosters as well. But I just want to ask one last time, if you haven't, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and come on back, because we're going to have content just about every day on the channel to entertain you. And that's all we have for today. We'll see you next time.